皆さんこんにちは。つねチャンネルのつねちゃんです。さて前回無事に盗賊の野営を潰して、そこを統率していたランとの一騎打ちに勝つことができました。今回はこの先どうするのか、これからラッタイのお城の中へ出向いてラジック卿を含めたお偉いさん方たちとの話し合いに出席していこうと思います。それでは今回もキングダムカムデリバレンス、こちらを皆様と一緒に楽しんでいこうと思います。それでは早速始めていきましょう。よろしくお願いいたします。お話し合いなんですけれども、こっちの方ですね。左の方ですかね。多分入り口の左の方だと思うんですけれども。この辺ですね。で、今回からなんですけれども、キングダムカムのバージョンが、ごめんなさい。バージョンが 1.6 になりました。今回からハードコアモードっていうんですかね。あれがちょっと実装されたようなんですけれども、まあちょっととりあえずそっちとかは DLC だったりとかも多分今後出てくると思うんですけれども、とりあえずストーリーをクリアしてからっていう形で、ちょっとやっていこうかと思っています。
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
is just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Dopperdel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
は はい、メルホイヤットで、なんか、盗賊がいるみたいなので、早速そちらに向かっていこうと思います。なんか、コイン金貨ですかね。なんか偽物だったみたいなことを話してましたかね。はい、とりあえずメルホイヤットに着きました。今の時間なんですけれども、ちょうど夜の7時を過ぎたところなんで、また調査の方は、一旦寝てから明日にしようかな。まあもしくは少しだけちょっと情報を聞いちゃいますか。誰かいますかね。あ、ちょっと待って。なんかあれ燃えてますよね。馬ですね。何があったんだろう。あ、殺されたのかな。なんか人がいないですね。
Jesus Christ be praised.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands, barely come out of that alive. And now, the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits. Ever since Scullets was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right, you're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhoff stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother. More and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias. The brigands got him. Poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then, the disease came.
Thanks. That'll be all for now. I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar. Good luck to you.
なるほど。メルカっていう人が、捕まえたんですけれども、その人が許可しないと、話すことはできないって言ってるので、ちょっと、あれですね。マタイウスでしたっけ？ちょっと発音がよくわかんないんですけれども、が、北の方にいるようですので、ちょっと向かってみましょうか。こっちか。この辺りですね。いました。
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melikar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
このあたりはさっき聞きましたね。
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melekar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something about Old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
It's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
多分この辺はさっき聞きましたよね。ちょっとでも聞いてみますか。
Where can I find this straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right-hand one.
一緒ですね。
What's Melekar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melekar.
Since when do subjects govern a village in place of the lord?
What can we do? If it weren't for Melekar, those bandits would have torched the place to the ground. The villagers won't follow anyone else.
Where does Melekar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melekar lives in the left-hand one.
だいたい聞けましたね。もう本当に同じ情報が、重複してしまいましたけれども。で、メルカとストローでしたっけ？ここを背にして、2つ家が見えると。で、右か左かにいるっていう話でしたね。ひとまずじゃあちょっと今回は会話が多くなってしまったので、申し訳ないんですけどこの辺りで終了させていただきます。字幕つけるの意外と時間かかるので、なるべく本当は週1ぐらいで、週1ぐらいのペースで上げたいんですけれども、やっぱりどうしてもちょっと会話が多くなってしまうと編集に時間もかかって皆様にお届けするのがちょっと遅くなってしまうので、なるべく20分ぐらい、1本20分ぐらいがいいのかなと思っていますので、申し訳ないですけれども今回はこの辺りで終了していきたいと思います。それではまた次回お耳にかかりましょう。つねチャンネルのつねちゃんでした。バイバイ。爆速コメント返しやっていきます。シウさん、いつもつねさんの動画見てます。自分もキングダムカムをプレイしているのですが、英語ができなくて日本語でプレイしています。ですが翻訳がガバガバなところもあり、わからずストーリーが進められません。本編の方を進めてくださるとありがたいです。ありがとうございます。シウさんもキングダムカムプレイヤーなんですね。キングダムカムはいつも月曜日の19時にアップしています。お休みする時もあるかと思いますが、とても面白く現実感もあるお話ですので、一緒にプレイしている感覚で見ていただければ嬉しいです。本編もっとアップできるように前処します。コメントありがとうございました。